How you? Go ahead. How y'all doing? I got Sean here and Tamala here. They just cracking up, cracking up.
Hey, y'all.
Tamala was mocking me. Go ahead, do me, Tamala.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Get them likes up. Get them MF likes up right now. How y'all doing?
Here.
Come on now. We got to get this out here. Now get them lights up. We're going to talk about R. Kelly and this youngest victim. Come on. Get it up, gals. Get it up.
Hold on, Tamala. Here you go. Woo! Wait! Get in here! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yes, that's me. That's me. All right, you guys. So we are here at Juicy Leaks TV. I am your host, Gigi Medici. And a lot of people are talking. You know, the youngest victim is speaking out after 25 years. And what her family did is sick. Everybody's talking about the deep dive. So I want to get into it with you guys. I have Sean here. I have Tamala here. And before we start, Sean, do you believe that the family is sick?
Absolutely, they had everything to do with why this then teenage girl didn't come forth and tell the truth. Everything to do with why she wasn't appearing in court when it first went to trial.
What would make a family not want their daughter to tell the truth?
Because they put her out there.
Greed.
They put her out
Greed.
there.
Yeah, it was greed.
Sold her out there to the man because at the
And
end
Sparkle
of the day,
too.
I'm going to say this: if I know that a person's supposed to be a pedophile, a petty, now I'm not going to keep taking kids to a pedophile. Why haven't the? And this is what I'm saying. I believe some of that stuff that R. Kelly may have done, but then I believe some of that stuff that the parents knew what was going on, and they need to be in jail too. You think, come on now, after one person that said this has happened, two people said it, then after y'all disregard, come on. At the end of the day, them parents are guilty. Them parents are guilty. Do I think R. Kelly should be behind bars like that? No, I do not. I think them parents should go because they using R. Kelly as a scapegoat because at the end of the day, the main people that threw R. Kelly under the bus, Clyde Davis, them, baby. They're the main ones that threw R. Kelly under the bus. You know why? Because he wouldn't sell that cat mall. I believe I can fly because he got some real platinum billion-dollar materials, baby, and they wanted it. They don't never want to see a black man have anything. The only thing they do is take. They've been taking for years, and that's what they did. They do. Look how much time Puff Daddy got. Hardly nothing for what he did. And he really, we saw on video him kicking a woman in the head and dragging her by her hair. But you give him a slap on the wrist? What makes him different from R. Kelly? No different. A pedophile is a pedophile. Look at Harvey Weinstein. Come on now. They just know what they do. They punch buttons for some of them.
Let's get these likes up, y'all. Please, let's get these likes up. I'm dying to hear what Sean has to say about that. Let's get these likes up. Now, Sean, what rings the bell with Tamala says? She says she don't believe that R. Kelly should be in jail. What are your thoughts about that, Sean B?
Tamala, you know I love you, sis, but that I cannot agree with that. I cannot agree with that. And the reason why, because even though I can get away with it, does not mean I should get away with it. Just because the powers that be blew the whistle on me does not mean what I did was not wrong. R. Kelly was wrong. And everybody who knew what he did was wrong. They were the facilitators. Hold on, sis. They were the facilitators of what he did to that child, including her family and the industry. And like I said before, I don't care how many people get away with it. Do I agree that Diddy got a smack on the wrist? No, I don't. He should have went down for all the manipulation and the nasty, nefarious stuff that he's been doing since before Miami and LA and the islands and the jets and all that. When he was in New York, he was doing this. He'd been beating women since the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't, the Weinsteins, none of them should get, the Epsteins, none of them should get away with it. None of them, including R. Kelly. Do I love his music? Absolutely. Do I love the fact that he was a very blessed and talented Black man? Absolutely, I do. I love it. But what did he do with it? He looked God in the face and said, I don't appreciate none of it. Because look at what I'm doing. Look at how I'm treating my own children. Look at how I'm treating my wife. Look at how I'm treating these Black women. Look at how I'm robbing them of everything good they got in them. I'm pissing on it, literally. So no, Robert don't get a pass at all. He does not. He took his fame and he used it for his own gain in the most nefarious, disgusting ways. Did he beat the industry at their game? He thought he did by not selling his catalog. Michael Jackson didn't either. You see what they did to Michael? They crucified that man more than one way. You know what I'm saying? So no, Robert don't get a pass. R. Kelly does not get a pass. You know, no, damn the industry. They've been doing this to people since the beginning of the time, and they're going to do it at the end. That's why God is who he is, and that's why he coming the way he coming when he come. R. Kelly deserved whatever he get. And this little girl did not deserve for her family to turn against her for greed the way that they did. She just did not deserve that. And I thank God that he brought her through it. And is allowing her to today still be beautiful and be shining the way that she is. That she didn't fall victim to all of the nastiness and the ugliness that comes from people who know your secret. Because Chicago is not a nice place. It's not. And she could have been victimized so much longer than what she was. Just from her reputation, but she didn't let it become who she was. And I thank God for that. But R. Kelly deserves every day that he rot where he rotten. And then he need to go to Florida and rot there. Then he needs to go to Texas and rot there some too. Then he need to go to LA and rot over there too. Because he didn't do only, and he need to go to New York and rot there too. Because he didn't only do it in Chicago. He didn't. It wasn't all grown women that he did it to. It was not. And the parents of those young girls, they need to be rotten too. The parents that showed up, the woman that went knocking and throwing rocks at the windows and all that. Oh, bitch, you need to go to jail too.
That's right.
Because they knew where they were sending their kids. R. Kelly had said the people in Chicago knew about R. Kelly when R. Kelly was going up to them high schools, offering to take them kids to McDonald's and get them thought boxes and shit. Them parents knew who R. Kelly was. R. Kelly's reputation has been there before the rest of the country or the world learned who R. Kelly was. They knew what his sister did to him. That kind of stuff don't stay indoors. Everybody in Chicago knew that. So when them parents talking about he promised their daughter a career or whatever, so what? Why you ain't go with your baby? That's like asking Jeffrey Dahmer to come babysit your son. Well, he said he was only going to babysit him. Yeah, all right. Okay. So, no, Tamala, I'm sorry, boo, but all them people deserve it. And the parents, too. Sick, greedy people. They're greedy, man. Greedy. The love of money is the root to all of it. Okay.
All right. Before I get to Tamala, I did want to play this small clip and another clip. I'm going to play this clip, then we're going to hear Tamala. Check this out.
Important to me to not live in shame or hurt and just turn my pain into purpose. Why are you getting emotional? What are you feeling?
So many people still blame me for what took place. If you look at my 14-year-old picture, think about your daughter, your friend, your goddaughter, your niece, and put yourself in that person's shoes and understand that that's a lot of weight to carry at such a young age. But I'm here today. I'm alive and present.
When you say people blame you, they're blaming you in 2026?
I'm still getting death threats. I'm still being harassed. I'm still the R. Kelly girl who got urinated on. You know, there's no mercy in that, but I'm not trying to convince those people of otherwise. I'm just here to do the healing for people who have gone through similar situations as me.
See yourself in a new light at Palm Beach.
Sorry about that. I couldn't click on this off real quick.
Sex crimes in 2 separate federal trials in 2021 and 2022, but his legal trouble started many years before that.
Spoke to Mr. Kelly, confident that the court will afford a fair trial, and also to the persons who allege that they are victims.
So imagine you're 14 years old, you're a singer, you've performed on stages in Europe, you have dreams, and then one day, you're handed a glass of Cristal champagne by the man your family calls your godfather. And by the way,
that was her godfather?
That's what Sparkle told her. No, Gigi. No, Gigi, no. He was not her godfather. That's what Sparkle told her. That's what her family told her. But he was not. And Sparkle told her that while telling her, go sit on his lap. Who the hell?
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass. Absolutely. And her father would take her up there to the studio and drop her off. Like I said, it's like asking Jeffrey Dahmer to babysit your son.
R. Kelly peeing on her because R. Kelly he didn't want to be with her. Sparkle is the very first, go back and look at it. She was the very first person to bring this out about R. Kelly.
That's a fact. That's the truth, Tamala. You are absolutely correct. She was jealous. She was jealous.
And that's why I said it's some truth to some of that with R. Kelly, but it ain't no truth to a lot of that. Because why I say that is because a lot of people wanted some money. It goes back to people nowadays. When you got money, they want to milk you and milk you and milk you. And when you stop feeding the cow, that's when all kinds of stuff comes out on you. Okay? Because Sparkle did that because R. Kelly didn't want her. Okay?
And
he did not want her. Some women have to understand. If I say I don't want you, you're not my type, you're not what I'm looking for, then you have to settle with that. Then you don't have to go up and keep up a bunch of mess like he peed on her. Because my thing is, they showed a video, but they showed a video, but who's to say the video wasn't Photoshop?
Listen, Tamala. Listen, Tamala. Hold on, baby. Hold on. And I need you to hear me clearly. No.
Get these likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Go ahead, Sean.
Listen, we not gonna do that, boo. We not gonna do that. That's like saying a nigga beat my ass for the 10 years we was together. And then next thing I know, he leave home and abandon me and go with another woman, and he ain't whooping on her. And so then that's when I start telling my story. And people saying, well, you lying. You ain't said nothing all this time. You just saying that because you jealous. No, I'm not saying I may be jealous. But does that negate what he did to me? No, it doesn't. So yes, Sparkle is jealous. She came out because she was jealous. But I am telling you that what she said he did to her niece is not a lie. He did indeed piss on a 14-year-old while she was licking the head of his penis.
Oh, God.
That's a fact. He did have her standing over a towel, naked, gyrating while she's pissing in the air. Like, that's a fact. I get you, Gigi. I'm gonna bring it down. That's a fact.
It's
And just because Sparko was jealous, it does not mean that R. Kelly didn't do what he did. His own daughter admitted to what he did to her. Come on, man. Just because the industry took him out for their selfish reasons, it does not negate what he did. And yes, had he sold them,
they trying to paint him to be. They trying to paint him to be a monster, and I don't believe he's a monster. I don't believe that whatsoever. And in my soul, it tells me it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. You know, do you know how much R. Kelly's really worth?
That's not the point. That's not the point. I don't care how much he's worth. What he did to a 14-year-old, no, sis. No. What he did to a 14-year-old makes him garbage. That's period.
Let me tell you something. If they really wanted to do all these lawsuits and all this other stuff, they could have did it way back then, baby. Let me tell you something. They didn't.
That's not the point.
The right person pushed the button. Okay.
That's not the point.
No, but at the end of the day, you'll see it when this stuff come up about Beyonce and the rest of.
Oh my God! I am not talking about Beyonce, and I'm not talking about Jay-Z. I am talking about the fact that people are blaming a 14-year-old today for what happened 25 years ago. That's what I'm talking. I'm talking about what R. Kelly indeed did to a 14. No, baby. No, you're not listening. That's why you don't hear me, because you're not listening. How would you feel if a listen to me, Tamala? How would you feel if a multi-million-dollar man that you found out that listen to me, man.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, one at a time.
I'm done.
Wait, hold on. What? Tamala, hold on. Tamala. Okay, everybody. Okay, Sean, go ahead, please.
All I'm saying is, it does not matter how the industry is trying to portray him. It does not matter why the industry turned on R. Kelly. That does not mean that what he did, it does not mean that he didn't do it. He did that. They didn't create that. That's not fictitious. His brother admitted to it. And Robert even said himself in court after he cut his hair, because he had braids in the video. But by the time he made it to court, he had cut them shits. But Carrie still had braids. So Robert said, that's not me, that's my brother. So don't say it didn't happen. It happened. But Robert lying about who it is. And then his older brother, you know what he said? That's how we get down in Chicago. It's a whole lot of girls, little young girls doing that. Really? Really? So see, when you move the industry over there, when you move the parents over there, and yes, they all have their own culpability in what happened. When you only have R. Kelly and that 14-year-old in that room, they ain't sitting there coloring in coloring books. They ain't doing the patty cake. Okay? That's what I'm saying. I don't care why the industry told on him. I don't care. That's not the point. I don't care about him being a multi-million-dollar man. We got broke niggas around the corner doing it every day in all of our neighborhoods. That's the point. And it's sad that fans of R. Kelly can't separate themselves from what's legal, what's immoral, compared to how you love his music and him being a black man. If that's the case, that's even more wrong that he did it to another black child. A black man robbed a black girl of her innocence. That makes it even worse, man. I don't care why the industry told on him. They should have been did it. Yes, they should have. They should have done it from the gate. Yes, they should have. But I don't care. I don't care. When they did, his ass should have went to prison immediately. He should have. But he paid the family, and the family packed that girl up and left the country.
All right. You guys, do you guys want us to, should we have a longer time at this channel, the Juicy Leaks TV, because it's going about that time. Our time is up here. Press 4 if tomorrow you want us to spend more time here. Press 4 if you want to. I'm going to have Tamala respond. Before I do that, I want to let you guys know we have one more stop, and it's going to be at the Honey Static Media. We're going to be talking about Jay-Z, Beyonce hit with the Epstein fallout. Millions unfollow them. Jaguar Wright says it's over. All right. So this topic is it's a lot of passion, and I respect everybody's opinion. These channels that I'm on now, Juicy and Honey, they're short, but I can extend them longer if you guys want me to. Tamala,
Yes.
I would like for you to have the floor to rebuttal.
My thing is this, okay? R. Kelly is $1 trillion man, okay? But the thing is, I'm going to say this. If people don't understand, money do play a lot of parts in all this stuff that's going on. Do I think R. Kelly is the monster they try to portray him to be? No, I don't. Because if the monster lies with the family, that's who the monsters are. Because they want what he got. So they're selling people for what he got. Okay, for money. They're taking their kids. If I know a man is a pedophile, do you understand me? If I hear one time somebody is a pedophile, do you think I'm going to take my child or my niece or anybody over to them and I heard they was a pedophile? No, I would not. So like he stated, I'm not the monster that they trying to portray me as. And I believe that. I believe that people painted a lot of pictures, and I believe people came forward. A lot of people came forward to piggyback off of the fact that this man got money, so they wanted extra money. Come on now, they wanted money. They wanted money. I thought the same thing. Oh, Kenneka Jenkins' mother is really going hard for her. But yes, she settled out of court. Settled with them police department for that money. Now she hollering, oh, I need answers about my daughter. People do all kinds of things for money. Money is the root of all evil. Some people don't know how to make the money, but they let the money make them. And so at the end of the day, those people kept taking their kids to R. Kelly, and they knew what type of person they quoted, allegedly said he was. If I know this, I'm not taking no boy around her, because the same way there's R. Kellys, there's R. Shelleys. Women do the same doggone thing. Okay? So I'm not taking no child around nobody like that. And if I did take a child, I'm not going to leave that child. That child will be in my custody while they're playing and while they're listening to music and all that other stuff. No, ma'am. They all need to be in jail. You want to say R. Kelly the mothers need to be in jail? Sparkle need to be in jail? Every last one of them need to be in jail. Yes,
I said that, Tamala. I said that already.
Okay.
I said that already.
Okay.
I don't understand. It's like you didn't hear me. I said that already. I said that the parents need to be locked up. I am not taking that away from you. All I'm saying is I'm saying they are.
Okay, Sean, Tamala,
but he is too.
Hold on, Sean. I'm running out of time. I can't continue.
That's really sad. That's sad, and that's very telling. That is very telling.
So I want to let you guys know we are here at the Honey Static. We have another live stream to go to. It's only going to be 30 minutes because these are short, but if you guys want them to be longer, just press 4, and I extend the time. I'm running overboard over here already. So if you guys want me to add different topics to Gigi Tour, just hit me at Gigi Medici on all platforms. I will consider it. Tag me on Hot Topics, and I will include it in our conversation, and we can all talk about it. You guys can hit the link. I'm open to hear everybody's side there or before. It doesn't matter. You have a voice. You can be respectful. We want to hear from you. All right. So I will see you guys over here at the Honey Static, the Jay-Z and Beyonce. Feel free, when you guys get over there, please make sure you guys hit that like button. Comment over there in the chat. And I will see you guys there. I just want to say I enjoyed Tamala. I enjoyed Sean. I enjoyed the passion. I enjoyed the disagreements, because a lot of people feel like Sean and a lot of people feel like Tamala in the community. It is split. So to hear both of you guys' passion, I think is great. I would love to hear more of you guys in the comment section. I would love for you guys to hit that link. Come up here and tell us how you feel about it, all right? All right. So we really couldn't really iron out anything because, it wasn't enough time for really to get into it. But maybe next time and tomorrow we can get more out. Okay. I love you guys, and I see you guys over there. Let's get these likes up. Sean, I see you over there, and I'm out.